what do it, y'all? Swish Entertainment putting y'all tuned to all y'all favorite rappers and celebrities. Like, but first, I need a little favor done for y'all first. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as well. That'd be a great service to the channel. Put y'all tuned to this story. Now, today we'll be talking about Ice Spice, a prolific rapper that has been on the come up. So this woman recently hopped into the discussion in terms of where she is at with Nicki Minaj in terms of their relational status. Now, if you guys are not familiar, one of Ice Spice's former close friends, going by the name of Stormy, had leaked text messages between them in May of 2023. These messages would entail Ice Spice talking about Nicki Minaj in a bad light. Ice Spice had called Nicki Minaj out of her name, basically calling her ungrateful and delusional. She also insisted that Nicki Minaj may have jealousy of the rapper because she owns her masters. Nicki Minaj, who is part of the music corporation going by the name of UMG, or the Universal Music Group, does not have possession of her masters, but instead the music corporation. The Universal Music Group instead has ownership of the majority of her work. So given that the text messages between both Ice Spice and her former friend Stormy were publicized, it may give insight into the fact that Ice Spice may have disdain towards Nicki Minaj. Many fans had hopped into the discussion about what may be going on between the two. Some would speculate that there was tension ensuing between the two rappers and that there may have been a potential fallout. However, we do have to take into account that both Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice have seen a great amount of success in terms of the reception that they received for both of the songs that they had made, being Barbie World and Princess Diana. Although both of these songs were made public to the masses back in the year of 2023. So when Ice Spice was asked about her relational status with Nicki Minaj, she ended up speaking on this. She had said, "We don't have the closest relationship, but we're definitely good. We're mutuals. We had smash records together. I love us together. I think the world does too." So going back into the extreme amount of success that both Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice's projects had seen back in the year of 2023, Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice's Princess Diana would end up taking the #1 spot on Billboard's Hot Rap Songs. This would be Ice Spice's first time ever having the #1 song on Billboard. This would also be a historical moment for Billboard, as it would be the first song by two women to make the #1 spot on the chart. Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice's other collab song, going by the name of Barbie World, would end up claiming another #1 spot on Billboard. This specifically had taken the #1 spot on Billboard's rhythmic airplay. But as previously stated, in the month of May in 2023, the messages between both Ice Spice and her former friend had been publicized. So when it comes to Ice Spice further speaking on the messages between her and her former friend, she did confirm that the messages were real. So you have to have a lot of confidence and accountability to confirm the legitimacy of you speaking ill of one of your coworkers within the rap industry that has a well-established career for herself. So with Ice Spice confirming the authenticity of the text messages, she has said, "I think that the saddest part of the whole situation is somebody I knew for so many years and called my friend, had me open up and be vulnerable with them, and then took complete advantage of that for her own benefit. So that was the saddest part, really, just feeling used, basically." Ice Spice went on to say that Nicki Minaj has no care for the leakage of the text messages that end up being put out of her speaking on her name. Ice Spice can be quoted as saying she's busy as ever. "I don't really think she cares about stuff like that coming from a random girl. But what I said in those texts was just in a moment of frustration around contract negotiations. I could have chosen different words, but at the end of the day, regardless of how I felt in that moment, Nicki is still somebody I respect as an artist, and I'm always going to admire everything she's done for me and the culture." Now mind you, Nicki Minaj has yet to put out public statements when it comes to Ice Spice's messages, and it's unlikely that she ever will, as it could be detrimental to their relationship in the future. It could also affect how people perceive their relationship and how they really feel about each other in the future. Further, speaking on theatrics from over a year ago could only prove detrimental to what they have currently going on. But yeah, y'all, just go cap all this video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you guys think the leakage between Ice Spice and her former friend talking about Nicki Minaj will have some effect on Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj's relational status in the future? Have you guys heard Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice's two collab projects? And if so, give your thoughts and opinions on those. And to cap that off, are you guys anticipating the release of Ice Spice's new album Y2K, which is expected to release tomorrow? Let all that be known in the comments, y'all. That's gonna do it. I'm out.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.